and Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when it counts, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, teasing you. This is what they do. Walking through weed, show up on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gotta recognize it's a black cat running around as a franchise. Say it with accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. How about the Cowboys?
And welcome to the Four Battle Boys podcast. We are maybe 2-3 minutes late, but that's all right though. We are glad that you're here. This is a rich tapestry of commentary, a rich tapestry, Mike. We are a rich tapestry of sports knowledge on this show. We have to give ourselves the flowers. We're a cornucopia of stats, opinions, and thought processes. This is the have my guy. That water.
Some big ass word, cornucopia. I ain't never heard that shit before.
Because you see him, it's about that time you see him every year.
We got Straw, we got Mike. I'm Fade. This is not the pivot. But got a lot of show going on. Of course, we got sponsors we gotta try to get some money from.
Hey, you don't put it on Facebook page so I can share it?
It's already there.
All right, let me go share it.
Of course, got some sponsors. We're on Sundays and Wednesdays, but only Wednesdays during the football season. Right now, I got a feeling the Yankees trying to make a run. They was up 3-0 at the first inning. I haven't checked back, but somebody dropped the score if you're watching. Crazy Straws. We got the CEO and founder of Crazy Straws. He's not only a client, he is a president. Ryan,
yes, sir.
Product.
Hey, so if it's the NFL season, ladies and gentlemen, college football season, you trying to rep your team at them tailgates, get some Crazy Straws. Let them know what it do. You want straws? Want them crazy? Get Crazy Straws.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Just for me, if you're like me, not me, if you're like any other male that's in the world that's growing gray early or going gray right now, and you were trying to get rid of that gray beard for that great job interview you have lined up, and you trying to look a little younger, more appealing, more knowledgeable, keep the gray. But if you just don't like gray, get Just for Men. Ryan Anderson has the most immaculate goatee in television.
It's a wig.
It's a what, girl?
It's a wig.
They ain't nothing but ultra perm.
That's all it is, cuz.
It's natural juices and berries. Natural juices and berries.
Shit ain't nothing but ultra perm.
Man,
How you want it cut? Hey, he ain't even waste no time. And he said, "How you want it cut? Just make it nice and neat."
That'll be $8.
That's the good old day right there.
Ooh, what you said? That'll be $8.
Man, haircut about $700 now.
Yeah, I'd get a haircut on payday. And
I triple the haircut now, boy.
I got a cut today, man. Shoot, call me every bit of $3.99. $3.99.
It's ridiculous, boy.
Man, so go to Walgreens. Go to the hair care aisle Just for Men if you want it. That's Wave and Groom. Michael Atwater at the bottom of your screen there has waves. You say, Fade, how does Mike have waves? He's bald. He's treated his hair with That's Wave and Groom the red can since 1993, his senior year in high school.
I hate that dude, man.
He has had waves. He had a bald fade. Now he just bald, but he still had waves.
I swear I hate the dude. I swear,
man. What a lie.
Man, I hate that guy.
So
Ryan, I hate you too, dog.
So you mean to tell me When we was when you was living on King Street, I didn't see that red can. That what you telling me?
I hate Ryan too, dog.
I'm just asking the question to
And
find
my first cousin.
the lie.
I hate that dude. Come on with the show fake, man. I hate Ryan too, dog.
Gotta get the rest of the sponsors. Gotta get the rest of the sponsors.
Oh, my bad.
This Damon sponsor, Arizona tea. You drink the whole can for 89 cents. You have diabetes in 89 seconds. Don't drink it.
I'm Will for Brenda, and I have diabetes.
But
It burns when I pee.
Because I'm tired of my thighs rubbing together.
My pee bubbly. Facebook, YouTube, find the show there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so he gets some money.
Come on, everybody that's out there, you tell three people, and then you tell them to tell three people. It's like a pyramid scheme. 3 people, I tell 3, they tell 3, we got our 1,000. Tell 3 people.
Those are facts.
One of the most realest, knowledgeable shows on Facebook and YouTube. I put that on everything.
But you know something, man? We got to do a better job of promoting this show, man, because we don't. Like I put some on the air. I try to put some on Facebook about 7:30, 8 o'clock every Wednesday before we go on. But we got to start trying to figure out how to promote it more during the week, put more sports content out during the week that'll hype it up to the next week. You get what I'm saying? Like after the night, man, let's start doing stuff maybe starting Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, talking about stuff, hyping it up. That'll make people want to chime in on the show too.
There you go.
We got to figure out how to promote it. We got to promote it better.
Let's do this. Let's everybody take a day. Well, everybody on a day. It's a good sports week. We got the World Series going on. We got the beginning of NBA season. We got NFL, NCAA football. It's something that breaks every day. So if we go ahead and put it on there, hey, check this out. Fort Valley Boys Podcast. Put it on there. Put it on there.
We're going to start promoting it, man, because real talk, man, after talking to some people at homecoming and just listening to people, we really got ourselves something. But I think what it is, man, everybody on here, we've been so used of just talking sports for years. Like me and Faye used to have a sports show in Fort Valley. Damon, me and him talk damn near every day about sport. Me and Rachel, Ryan and I talk sport. We so used to talking about sport that we ain't even realizing the business side of it. We ain't thinking nothing about getting paid. We ain't thinking nothing about no sponsors or none of that. We want them and we need them. But we do this really, like honestly, all of us been doing this for years. Am I lying, Faye?
Nope.
We've been doing this for years for free.
You
Me and
know
Faye
why?
had a TV show. We just doing the student center. Ryan and I talk sport. So we so accustomed of just talking sports. We ain't talk nothing about the business side.
You know why? You know why, Mike?
Why that?
Because we're having too much fun, Charlie Murphy.
Having too much fun.
Too much fun.
Charlie Murphy.
Hey, I'll tell y'all this about Dave Chappelle. I watched it the other day. I think Wayne Brady episode on Dave Chappelle
wasn't the funniest episode. I don't know now. The KKK and that Prince one.
Yeah.
Man. Those two right.
He got some classics.
That Prince, man.
That Prince. And see, make it so bad. The thing about Prince, and we gotta get on with the show. But the thing about Prince, there is a KG interview where he talked about playing basketball with Prince.
Yeah, they say
and KG said it is true because he played him too. He said he went out there in the blouse and everything and cooked. He cooked.
Yeah, they say Prince can hoop for real, man.
And there is actually, if you can find it, there is actually evidence where he played on the JV team and got the shorts on and everything. He still had long flowing hair now. Don't get it twisted. He's still Prince.
Yeah. But that Wayne Brady, boy, that damn Wayne Brady was so funny. Wayne Brady told him it's not an option, nigga.
That Whack Arnold's funny too. The one about Whack Arnold's.
Yeah, you're right.
Phil.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. That was funny too. Is that the same episode when the dog got shot? It was like a
That's
NCIS.
that's the same episode. That's the same skit. It's the
That's
same.
the same one. All right, Fade. We ventured off, but yeah, we're gonna start promoting it better audience. We're gonna start getting it more full.
More pop culture too. This way, when football season ends, we're gonna start reviewing these movies and TV shows. Hey,
Yeah, that's gonna
if
get
you're
the
out
women.
there, like I said, tell 3 people and tell them to tell 3 people.
That's
And
gonna
we
get the
gonna
women
be there,
involved
baby.
now.
We gonna be there.
All right. Damon's podcast, check it out. Patreon, his page. Patreon, that nigga. BuyANiceShirt.com. Bernard Ingram, Fort Valley, Kappa. Got a site. You already know these sponsors by now. And of course, our favorite sponsor, Hennessy and Coke. Crown Royal XO.
The dark liquors.
All right, we got a lot of sports to get to. Lead the rundown you had. Talk about college football, Mike. Go ahead.
Oh, I forgot to run down. I know we were talking about what did it start with?
I'm going to it now. Oh, college football. If the playoff started today, what 12 teams should make the playoffs?
I posted mine earlier. The 12 teams I thought should make the playoff. If it started today,
Did you ever iron it?
I couldn't find an iron. I think I started. I had Georgia 1, Oregon 2, Miami 3, BYU 4. They were the top 4 seeds. I think the 5th seed was Texas. 6th seed was Ohio State.
Penn State.
7th seed I think was Ohio State. 8 and 9 I know was Tennessee and Clemson. That'll be a good one. I think 10 was Texas A&M. 11 was Iowa State. I think 12 was Boise State. Those are the 12 teams I think will make the playoff right now.
I'm gonna ask.
I forgot about Indiana
and Alabama, but
Alabama still got to play Auburn. They still got to play LSU. You conveniently forgot Saban's kids. And I say Saban's kids because they are Saban's kids.
They ain't better than none of them 12 teams I just mentioned, though.
They're not. At this point, they're not. You're right about that. I'll be the first to tell you that. But Indiana is a fool with it. Indiana is a fool with it. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Big 12 champion snuck in there.
We don't say the Big 12 champion, Ryan, BYU.
BYU.
Okay. I don't know why I thought BYU was in the WAC or the independent still.
No, they went to Big 12 when they went to Big 12.
Last year, I think.
But yeah, I can definitely see that playing out. You and I had a conversation offline, Michael, about Georgia really needing get a bye and get that rest. You said not getting the bye. You said not getting the bye, trying to play from a position of power as a 5 and try to run and kind of as our old Coach Thrash would say, kind of hide and make folks think they hurt limping in, and then they come in and blow people out like they blow people away like they did Texas a couple of weeks ago and just play some physical defense and good offense. I really think that in this style tournament, you think about rust and being in that bye, but if you're a good football team, you're a good football team. So I don't see that. But I love the list. I love the way you got everything ranked out. Real good. That Tennessee and Clemson matchup that you got on there would be real good considering everything that they got going. Man, that would be good. That would be really good.
Now, Ryan, let me ask you as a Georgia fan now. If Georgia get the number 1 seed, according to what we got going on now, they will play the winner of Tennessee and Clemson. As a Georgia fan, if they the 5 seed, they will play Boise State and then probably play BYU. Who you think you'd rather play?
I'm telling you, know what? As a Georgia fan, I want BYU because of BYU what they did when Georgia had them crazy uniforms on that year in the dome. I need some revenge.
Well,
I
that's what
don't
I'm
forget.
saying. Would you rather? Because as a 1 seed, you're gonna have to play according to this. Clemson or Tennessee. It's hard to beat a team twice in the same season, man.
Yeah, but okay, so let's see how bad would they beat them when they play. Let's see what it's gonna be when they play them. This is it's gonna be hard, but this is what you want, right? This is what you want. This is what you played all year for, to play in the dance, just like college basketball. You play all year to get to this point, and I'll be damned if they don't show up. You still got people getting healthier. If you're the 1 seed, you should have, barring any further major injuries, this is what you want. You got people getting healthy. You got people coming back. Depending on who you play in the SEC championship, that's going to depend. That's going to show a lot too. I'm just saying.
True.
Jamal brings up a great question. Do you have Clemson beating them in the ACC championship?
Beating who? Miami?
Yeah, yeah.
Woo. Hey, Jamal, why you? So you be at basketball practice? Damn it, man. That's a tough one, no. I still like Miami in that. I still like Miami.
Yeah, because in your list you didn't have Miami at all in your top 12.
Yeah, they is. They number 3. I got
Oh yeah,
Miami national. I
yeah.
got Miami all the way in the national championship game.
They're gonna beat Ohio State. You trust Mario Cristobal right now?
I think I'll take Miami over Ohio State.
Oh, my bad. We have my cousin, my first cousin, Anatole Cloud, the producer extraordinaire for one Horatio Major Jr., who has been you know, taking care of some things. You know, son playing football games on Wednesday. That's why you've not been seeing him. So, Cuzzo,
Baseball.
baseball.
They play fall ball in Tallahassee. Look here, I had to get on for one thing about the 5 seed. So I'm on a message board I pay for every month. Say for instance, Straw. Georgia last game is November 29th. Say they don't make the SEC championship game, but they went out. Their next game is December the 20th at home in Athens. That's almost a month of a break. So people on the mess board that I pay for, I'm on, saying the SC championship means nothing. That's a good enough break for them. After Georgia Tech, don't have to play, let's say LSU or Texas in Atlanta. You get the whole month break. Then you'll play, the second round you'll play the Big 12 champ, which would be who might have got down Big 12 champ? BYU.
BYU.
So that December
Unless
31st.
unless a
Or
miracle
Iowa
happens.
State.
No, unless Colorado wins out.
Well, it's even better because they O-line suck.
Yeah.
So you play December 20th in Atlanta. I mean in Athens. Then December 31st or January 1st. That's another 2 weeks. So yeah, the 5th seed, whoever the 5th seed is gonna go a long way in the playoffs.
I,
And
I,
Michael
I
and
agree
Michael
with
got the
you.
fifth seed winning his bracket, which I thought was very smart of Michael
I,
Andre.
just, I like that, but I think that's a long time. It's one thing for 1 or 2 weeks, but then it's a whole other thing. You say almost a month, 3 weeks to a month.
November 29th, December 20th.
Yeah, so that's that's good 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Possible? I'll go back to what I said. If you're a good football team, time shouldn't matter. But I think that one thing that I've heard all week, and this is talking about quarterbacks, but I think you can apply to just teams in general, reps. Live reps. Live reps mean something.
Can I say something, Mr. Ryan?
Go ahead, sir.
In the old system, Georgia played December 6th, right? Then they played the playoff game, beat December 31st. It's the same thing.
Mm.
You feel me? And so they play December 6th, they play December 31st, which is almost a month again. So it's the same thing. So get them a break, let them recruit. Cause see, if you play in the SEC championship game, ain't no in-home visits. You can't go because you getting
Right.
ready for the playoffs. So let them be the 5 seed. Let them show up on Justice Terry. Go to Rome, get them a walk on, and everything be good. I want them to win out, but I want South Carolina. I mean, not South Carolina. I want Texas A&M, and I want LSU to win out.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the flip side of that too. If Georgia does go to the SEC championship game and win it, they still getting them same 3 weeks because their first game wouldn't be
Yeah,
until
to January
December
31st.
31st, January
Yeah,
1st.
yeah, same
So I
thing. It's the
mean,
same thing.
it's however you want to look at it. I just feel like as one of them buys, especially if you, cause no, 9 times out of 10, Georgia went out. Georgia gonna be the 1 or 2 seed, hands down. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be looking at a second round matchup against a team you don't play, either Tennessee or Clemson or possible Ohio State. I ain't trying to see none of them.
But
I'd
if you're
rather take my
5 seed, you
chances
play the
at
Big
that
12.
5 seed
Mm-hmm.
playing the BYU, Boise State or BYU, and then when I
Iowa
get to them
State. Mm-hmm.
semifinals, I take my shot at whoever that top seed is.
Mm-hmm.
I see your
Yeah.
logic. I think whoever come out of that 5 seed has almost they're going to be the most dangerous 5 seed ever in creation because they will have that way. I see your point. That's a good point. Me being a homer, me being a Georgia fan, and I as a Georgia fan, I want us to get every win we can possibly get on to another net.
The Big 12 is so weak. I mean, no offense to the Big 12 fan, but the Big 12 is not as strong, let me say that, as the
Right.
other conferences. So you want the Big 12. You want to be the 5 seed and play the Big 12. Don't nobody in the Big 12 scare me, except for Travis Hunter. He's not a team field player.
Yeah, don't nobody Big 12 scare you. And really, to be honest, I'm on team I may be scared of in the ACC is Clemson, and that's just off the fact of we don't play Clemson. Only team as a Georgia fan that I fear or worried about is Texas, Alabama, and Ohio State. That's it. No other team in the country scares me. And the reason
Um,
Texas, Alabama, and Ohio State, because they recruit the same players we got. They got the
I could
same players.
I could see Texas, but I can't see Alabama. You just said a
No,
few minutes
I'm
ago.
saying them the only
Alabama number
teams
one
in the
for me.
country I fear. Texas, Alabama, Ohio State, because of how they recruit. They recruit like Georgia. But
Okay.
I don't fear no other team in the country beside them
Point
3.
taken.
We
Point
could
taken.
throw Oregon in there, Mike. I feel Oregon a little bit
I
because
don't,
they
I
recruit
don't,
pretty
I
well
don't
Maybe
know.
as
Oregon.
They
well.
recruit the same. They still playing that Pac-10, Pac-12 football, in my opinion. I think they're good, but I don't think they're SEC good. I think Georgia would give them all they want, and they would probably it would be 31-13
Against Oregon?
against Oregon.
I like it, Straw. What's the lottery numbers for this week?
Just playing
Which
away.
one? You want Mega Millions or you want Powerball?
Make me stop going to work. Jamon, we doing no crossing bet slander, sir. No crossing bet slander.
15, uh, uh, 23,
35.
32, 55, 47.
35 for them.
37,
16,
45.
1692. 1692. All right, for those that are watching the Yankees and Dodgers right now, the Yankees are up 5-0. Garrett Cole just lost his no-hit bid in the 5th with a hit to Kiki Hernandez. Right now, no outs. Top 5th. Yankees are starting to look like they get to their third way around Cole, I believe. So this is their third time looking at Cole. Real quick before we jump into back college football, Mike, you had got a good question on him. One of my favorite subjects. We're gonna talk about in just a second. Okay, good. Real quick, yes or no? Yankees gonna make this a 7-game series? Yeah. Yes or no?
Nah. Dodgers winning 6.
And
No.
Freddie Freeman, I'm beginning to trust.
Yeah, look like Judge is out of his slump. Hit a home run, 2-run home run first. But we'll see Garrett Cole starting to get a little some hit a little bit right now. No outs, 1 run on first. Like I said, Kiki Hernandez was on base right now. one of the best subjects on this show. Coaches on the hot seat.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh, this the topic you put on it, Mike.
Let Anderson start that one.
Billy Napier. The fans want him gone. His team don't want him. His team playing hard for him, but the fans want him gone. I would say my man in Tallahassee, Mike Norvell, but FSU broke. So those are my two, Billy Napier and Mike Norvell, but FSU broke, so they can't fire him.
I'm gonna tell you somebody I think should be on the hot seat, man, that ain't nobody talking about, and he probably won't get fired. But I think he should be on the hot seat, and I give him maybe another year. Lincoln Riley at USC.
Yes, sir.
He see hot. He see hot.
But I don't think they're gonna fire him because they want to let him develop Big Ten talent. But I think Lincoln Riley, I don't know. Lincoln Riley hasn't been able to get it together out there at USC, man. Lincoln Riley should be on the hot seat. I think possibly Mark Stoops at Kentucky. Mm-hmm. He hadn't been able to win at Kentucky. You know, they had some promise for him. Mark Stoops and Lincoln Riley are my two.
I got what's my buddy at Kentucky and at Oklahoma?
Brett Venables.
Venables. So Venables coming into what is this, year 3 or 4?
Year 3.
All right, so this your first year in the SEC. That's probably going to be the only thing that will save him. Is that he recruited Big Ten talent and now he's playing in the SEC. But I think the way they got to have a better showing. They got to have a better showing.
Problem is, your top 5 receivers are out, dog. There's no excuse now. You still got. I mean, you have 100 player rosters, but still, your top 5 receivers are out.
Okay. Well, you don't have any consistency at quarterback either. So I mean that also falls onto the head coach because you got to have somebody that's going to go in, day out. Going to be you can't go into today and give somebody the starting job. You got to have somebody that you know that was going to come in and play the whole year. I just think that he's kind of fumbled this whole year, even with the injuries. I think he's kind of fumbled this year. Now, they probably, like Mike said, they probably won't fire him because it's his first year in the SEC and he'll get a pass. But he better have a good recruiting class and some good transfers coming in. He better. Or next year, to the doldrums they will lead him.
Yep.
I got one more fade.
Oh, go ahead.
Trent Dilfer got to go.
He just got that this year, right?
Man, Trent only beat one team this year, Alcorn State. Trent got to go.
Where you at, Anatoly?
UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham. Trent got to go. He's been there more than 1 year, I think, Faye. I think
he got on some new uniforms. He got on some nice looking uniforms.
This year, 2 for Trent.
That's they do black coaches worse, though.
They 1-6.
Yeah. My list, Billy Napier, of course. I think he's probably still be gone. Ryan Day.
I was headed that way.
Ryan Day is on my hot seat. If he loses this week against Penn State, and if he loses to anybody that's ranked that loses to James Franklin should be on the hot seat. Because James Franklin can't beat anybody when he's ranked in the top 10.
This might be that bizarro year for James Franklin, though.
Hey, this is his biggest game in his career, man.
His quarterback hurt.
They probably playing 2 quarterbacks, I heard.
Where they playing at?
It's at Penn State.
Is it at night?
No, it's a 12 o'clock game.
Penn State. Quick update. Bases loaded, no outs. Gavin Lux is up to bat for the Dodgers. Garrett Cole is still in the game.
Who was at the bat, Fabian?
Gavin Lux.
Where is he from?
Probably from Georgia.
I don't know him.
I don't know either. All right, baseball. So that's our hot seat brought to you by Icy Hot. No, by Preparation H. It's brought to you by
that is.
Preparation H.
That
This
is
don't make
good.
no sense,
Good one.
dog.
What
Good
Shannon
one.
Sharp
Good one
say?
there,
What
Faye.
Shannon Sharp say? Fade. Wow.
Wow. It's not a Steve Harvey. Wow.
Wow.
Uh, let's make smooth transition from NFL. Let's word that car a little bit to the NFL. I'm just gonna flat out ask it. Is the Detroit Lions the team to beat in the NFC, Michael?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I answered the question, sir. They are.
Can you give us more elaboration on that, please?
I supposed to. I mean, have you
Yes,
watched these 7 games? Did you
I
see
have.
what
I have.
Detroit is now? We're gonna see what Detroit made of this weekend too when they go into Green Bay. But they got a running game. They got receivers. Jared Goff playing good. Even without Aiden Hutchinson, they still got a formidable defense. It's Detroit's to lose in the NFC.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I just need Amon St. Brown to give me some more fantasy points, but I agree with you. He's been doing good up until last week.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
the reason why he wasn't doing good last week because they getting the ball in plus territory every time they got the ball.
Yeah. And they giving it to what they call them Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic and Knuckles.
Shoot. Tit, what the deal is? We have Reverend Tit, haven't seen him in a minute. Anatole, Lions team to beat, or is it the Cowboys?
The Lions are the best team in the NFC, and they're playing in the toughest division in the NFC. NFC North is looking real strong. Everybody above 500. Everybody kicking butt. Yeah,
Look
the
like
Lions are the best team in the NFC.
they were saying that the
And,
NFC North may get 4 teams in the playoffs. They
and I'm gonna
strong.
say this.
Country strong.
And I'm gonna say this. I know the Chiefs are undefeated, but the Lions might be better than the Chiefs because Patrick, my homeboy,
Offensively,
looking
yes.
bad.
They're better offensively, yes.
Patrick, yeah, the Chiefs' defense is great, but Patrick, my homeboy, is looking horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've been getting by. The Chiefs have been getting by, but I mean, the thing about the Lions have a lot of complete games. I mean, complete games from beginning to end, playing great ball throughout. The Chiefs have been, whoop, whoop. Oh, okay, we won, yay! Walk off the field. Then, golly, y'all, we the defending champs. We got to play better than that next week. Whoop, whoop. Yay! Got to play better than that.
Yeah, Detroit might be the best team in football. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in football, not just the NFC.
Yeah.
In football,
Might be.
but until somebody beat Patrick Mahomes, who hasn't lost since Christmas Day. Okay, Otani just struck out. I mean, it looked like he struck out.
Your
Mason
TV in front of my TV, man. Stop saying updates. I'm gonna change the channel. I'm finna watch Pot the Balloon and Find Love. You messing up my viewing experience.
yeah, Jamal. I'm not betting against Mahomes, but I'm just saying the Detroit Lions have a more complete team than the Chiefs. However, one team has Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. One team doesn't.
I wonder where Patrick Mahomes is going to be next week when I come out with that NFL quarterback tiers after the midway point of the season.
Oh, you sound like Nick Ray. He'll probably be at the top.
I don't know. I like honestly, I don't know who the best quarterback in football today is. You will see next week again.
Let's take some.
I tell you, I can tell you who ain't gonna be number one, who ain't gonna be in the top tier. That torn Prescott,
Dakota
Bryce
Rain.
Young, Aaron Rodgers. None of them will be featured in that top tier.
What about Ronaldo Solomon?
Keep going.
Take some liberties, put some young guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Put some of them young guys.
And speaking of young guys, man, and I was talking about this, me and Ryan group earlier today. The NFL, I think, has, and told Faith, y'all can agree with this or not. I think the NFL has a quarterback developmental problem. And this is what I mean. Have y'all ever, and Faith can attest to this with this analogy. You ever seen a chick in school that
before you go, don't put me in this. Don't put me.
No, listen.
He got it. He did good this time. Let him roll.
Just listen to the analogy, and just listen. You ever seen a chick in school in college that on this particular day or this particular 2 or 3 days she really was bad. Ain't she was bad. She
You
looked
had to
good.
have him. You had to have him, Mike. Go
She
ahead.
she
I'm with
looked
you.
good. She
Yes,
looked
sir.
good on this day. She looked good
Yes,
on this
sir.
day.
It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
It was
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes,
But
sir.
overall, she really wasn't all that. She just had a day or two where she just looked good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what I think has been going on with these quarterbacks in the NFL. Prime example, Anthony Richardson. Somebody saw him for one game or half a game or whatever and said, this boy can play in the league. He really good. It ain't panned out. He only had, what, 12, 13 starts? If you look at the last, let's just say 10, 12 NFL quarterback, I'm gonna go to New Jack City. Y'all remember the scene on New Jack City when Nino was talking to Jake uh G Money and was like Keisha dead, Gutter Man dead.
Dead.
The NFL quarterback, Anthony
Dead.
Richardson, bench. Zach Wilson, bench. Mac Jones, Kenny what's his name?
Pickett.
Kenny
Kenny
Pickett.
Pickett,
Pickett,
Kenny
Trey
Pickett,
Lance.
bench.
Trey Lance.
playing.
Dang, Trey Lance, bench.
Let me start right with
Justin
Trey.
Fields. Do y'all see the trend I'm going with this?
Now, to be fair with Trey Lance, COVID messed him up. COVID messed up his whole year up. And when he did get a chance to start, he broke his ankle. So he never got. To me, he didn't get a true shot.
Yeah, San
And
Francisco just let him go.
to be fair with Justin Fields, and I can't believe I'm saying this. And I've sent my love letters to Justin Fields, and we're good now. His four coaches in 4 years did not do him any justice in Chicago. Now this year is different because he wasn't even the projected starter, but he was enough to get us over the first 4 games of the year, to get the Steelers over the first 4 games of the year. But he wasn't the projected starter, so that's where Russell break. Russell goes down. You got 2-1. Arthur Smith doing a great job.
All right, let me ask y'all this question. Fade, Ryan, and Anatole. We look back on that trade, Caleb Williams or Justin Field right now, who has played better this season?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams because he had more weapons. To be honest with you,
Man,
and
I don't know, man. Justin Field has not looked bad.
He
Justin
Austin,
is
Field just ain't thrown
no.
for.
He is not look bad.
he looked
But
bad.
I
Yeah,
got
go ahead.
company,
Go ahead.
guys. I call
Go
y'all back.
ahead. Go ahead.
he has not looked bad at all. But they tailored the offense around him and run it. So that's why it looks like night and day almost when you bring Russell in. He didn't play bad. They made a package for him. He did what he was supposed to do. You got Boswell in the first game. Let's look at the first game he started against Atlanta. The score, what was it, 18-10?
Yeah.
He got him close enough to Boswell to put 6 field goals up for him. Next game, getting better. Next game, getting better. The game he lost was against Dallas, and they should have won because I don't know how they lost. Dak played horrible that game, threw 2 interceptions. Dallas found a way to win. Unlikely heroes. But in other games, he was serviceable enough. He carried them to 3-0, 3-1.
Let me tag team on that piece right there. Also, their offensive line wasn't healthy at the beginning of the year. Jalen Warren was out also.
Right.
So
and Cordero Patterson is still out now. He's the 3rd running back, and he's an integral part of the special teams that actually get some great field position. So he was out too.
Yeah, so Justin didn't have a full deck like Russell got right now. So to me, that's inequitable. But at the same time, I understand. Russell shouldn't have got Wally Pip. I just think Russell need to get fully healthy and not the rust off. That's why he looked so bad in that first game because he hasn't played and get live game action since preseason. So it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm not a Russ fan. Russ look like the Dodgers just tied the score. Dodgers just tied it real quick, like on Garrett Cole, real quick, like. So Garrett Cole for to come out. He just gave up 5 runs in the 5th inning. So Yankees, y'all go to the house. But Russ has when you think about this, Russ has not won a playoff game since 2016.
I'll say this, man. I was skeptical when they decided to start Russ because Justin Fields had won the majority of the games that he played. But I will be remiss and I will be wrong to say that he is not a good quarterback. They just throw a different ball. We talked about at the beginning of the football season the live arm versus the old arm, right? Russell Wilson has a good arm, and it's not that straight a line. He's not throwing darts. This man is throwing mortars. He's throwing it up to where the receiver can get just in enough position and drops it in a doggone trash can every single time. That Monday night when he threw that ball to Calvin Austin, it was right up under him. The defender couldn't get it. Calvin Austin, one of the fastest men in the NFL, was able to run under just enough to get it. Now, Justin Fields can't throw the same ball. He probably throws it to the pylon, the back pylon, and he may be able to make a play. I love the way Russell throws the ball. Not saying that his arm is better than Justin Fields. I'm just saying the way he throws the ball. That's veteran leadership. 13 years in the league. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it until he starts messing up because next game they're getting ready to start counting for more because their conference play, their division play. Until he messes up, I'm going in Russ I trust right now.
Yeah, which will be the playoffs first round. So not won't be because Russ hasn't did anything since losing the Super Bowl, which wasn't his fault, but he made a stupid ass pass.
So let me ask you this thing. The last time Russ won a Super Bowl, that defense was really good in Seattle, right?
It's really good, and then the nation they were okay.
Okay, so I think that this Pittsburgh defense is one of the better ones in the league on every single level. Not one or two play. Like when people think about it, you think first person you think about is T.J. Watt. Next person that may come to mind might be Minka Fitzpatrick. And then Cam Hayward, right? You got Landon Roberts. You got Alonzo Highsmith. Don't forget Beanie Bishop, the unsung hero of the New York game. Do not forget about Patrick Queen in the middle. One of the men in the middle.
That was a steal. I don't know. Baltimore went through let me jump in with that. Baltimore's defense is struggling not because you lost Mike McDonald. Not just because of Mike McDonald, you lost Patrick Queen and Jadeveon Clowney. When they made their trade for Deontay Johnson, they should have inquired about bringing Clowney back. But go ahead.
No, but that's it. That's it. This Russ playing with this defense, if that defense continues to stay healthy, continue to play like they've been playing, because they won that game on Monday night on defense. Gave up a turnover, makes a couple of plays in, boom, give me them back. Let's go home. So, I mean, I think the next question was about, is the Steelers the best team in the AFC North?
Today, yes, because of Russell Wilson.
Well,
but tomorrow,
I'm going to tell you this. This is what I expect from division play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I expect them to sweep the Browns. I expect a split with the Bengals. And I really expect to see the Ravens 3 times, that we may lose twice to the Ravens, depending on how they continue to play.
Nobody's running it. Well, the Giants just ran all over the Steelers this past.
So if the Giants ran with Tracy Jr. all over the Steelers, unless they stir up something and somebody steps up, Derrick Henry is going to eat our lunch.
Problem is though, Baltimore defense is like Albany State. Blood, pure trash. But that's the main thing. But the Steelers are the best team today in the AFC North. I don't have any faith in the Bengals. I'm gonna ask this right now. Coach is on the hot seat. This is just me. Zach Taylor. They turned the microwave on. They turned
Cincinnati.
Well, I hope they didn't do them like they did on Gremlins when they put them in the microwave.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, quick update: the Yankees are just tied the Yankees 5-5, going to the bottom of the fifth. Garrett Cole had 50 pitches. Now he's at 80. He's at 87. He's at 87 pitches. So he's going to come out, which means the Dodgers going to win this game. You know what I mean? That was your only.
You know what I mean?
I just can't really see a world
But yeah, Zach Taylor for me, the coach is on the hot seat. Zach Taylor's going to be on the hot seat. Because your September, since you've been coach, has been atrocious. What you're doing, especially we had Joe Burrow for a full off season. Zach Taylor's one. Doug Peterson, you're number two. Bill Belichick on line one for Jacksonville. Bill Belichick.
If Bill Belichick stopped doing them prize pick and underdog commercials, I think you may be able to get him back in.
I think Bill's going to chill. I think they changed the rule for coaches to get in the Hall of Fame after 1 year. So Bill stays out a full year. He'll be stays out. I think he probably if he don't coach next year, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. If he doesn't coach next year, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Then he'll probably come back. If I'm him out, if Dallas calls, I think that's one job you might have to take. That's the one you might look at if you get rid of Dak Prescott, of course. But
I really think the first call for Dallas would be Sean Payton. Second call would be Bill Belichick.
No,
that's what they want. That's in their hearts. That's what Michael. Come on, chime in now.
With everything.
And this what Dallas wants. They want Sean Payton to help bring them a Super Bowl. Come on, Water. Come on, tell me. Isn't that what Dallas wants?
Sean Payton?
Yes.
To be fair, Sean Payton has won one playoff game. Has won one playoff game in the last 14 years.
They want him to bring back the magic that he had in New Orleans. Come on, Michael. Tell him.
I don't think he don't like black quarterbacks, but that's neither here nor there. Go ahead.
Cowboys just not a good team right now, man. And
we know that, but we're talking about potential here.
I ain't studying no potential. They got to take it one game at a time.
Well, I mean, let's say they make the playoffs. They exit in the first round as they do. Who's the coach that takes over from Mike McCarthy? Who's the first phone call you make? Is it Sean Payton or is it Bill Belichick? Come on.
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel could be one. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Doug Porter.
He died, man.
Yeah, that's just like the Cowboy season.
This is really making me think.
So Mike Vrabel. If I'm Bill Belichick, I'm not taking the call from Jerry or Woody Johnson. Bobby Slowik would be a name. Bobby Slowik.
I mean, there are going to be a lot of coaches for that job. It depends on where it goes, who gets fired from here, who gets fired from there. Hell, even when we just finished talking about Doug Peterson. Hell, Doug Peterson may mess around and get the Cowboys job. Who knows?
If I were him, I wouldn't take it. I wish I go back 4 years ago, four and a half years ago, when they let Jason Garrett walk because he didn't renew his contract. He was named up coach. There are two finalists, Marvin Lewis and McCarthy. Looking back at it, Marvin Lewis was a finalist with Mike McCarthy. The only difference was Jerry didn't want a black man spending the night in his house. But anyway, like I said, he don't like black coaches. I say that, but Marvin Lewis would have been a better hire for that team.
Ooh, that's deep there. That's real deep. It's election time. Let's talk race.
Hey, Marvin Lewis didn't win none in Cincinnati.
Marvin Lewis,
no Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Marvin Lewis had a terrible owner who didn't really give him anything.
So you go into the ready-made team and the Cowboys, and you just coach.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
What killed the Bengals though? I know we're off a little bit. We're about to get back on track right quick. The Bengals should have won the Super Bowl that year. They lost Carson Palmer to that ACL injury.
No, yeah, because that was we won the Super Bowl that year,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a freak thing.
Yeah,
that was a freak thing. He hit him low, and that was before the rules got changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure. I remember that play like it was yesterday. I hated seeing him go down because I felt like it kind of cheated Carson Palmer, but still I'm cheering for my team. But I wanted the best competition out there. They were hot. They were smoking hot going up until the end. They were smoking. Them doggone Bengals were smoking hot.
You didn't want that smoke with who's
No.
residing in him.
No.
That I think that's the year Cincinnati could have went to the Super Bowl that year. They could have went. And that's to me the Bengals were already a cursed team because you lost to the 49ers twice in the 80s in the Super Bowl. But you got Carson Palmer, you got Rudy Johnson, Chad, TJ, prayers go out to Chad Ocho. You and your Sherelle broke up.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry to hear that. So yeah, but
let's get back on track. That would have been.
I'm on track. I'm just sad that the Bengals should have made the Super Bowl that year. Just like the Redskins, if RG3 wouldn't have got hurt, I think they had a chance to go to Super Bowl that year too. RG3 got up.
Yeah, he don't even work at ESPN no more.
Yeah, he's too vocal and he's very controversial in his thought processes.
Speaks his mind, can't have our own thoughts. This is the Enterprise, the worldwide leader. We tell you
leader in sports.
We tell you what to think.
But of the games that's for this weekend, we got some big teams on bye. What is the biggest game this weekend before we go, guys? What's the biggest NFL game this weekend, Mike?
I said earlier, Detroit and Green Bay. It's the battle for that top spot in the division and possibly the top spot in the NFC.
I agree with that. Where's the game played this weekend?
It's in Green Bay.
In Green Bay.
Okay. I just want to see them clean white uniforms one more time.
Which one? For Green Bay?
Yes, I want to see them one more time.
Man, them things so. I might spend me some money on the jersey.
Man, if the helmets that go with it, though, I was like, ooh, that is nice. I like that. Now, truth be told, Georgia was supposed to have the same thing, but they didn't do it. It was the white helmets with the same stripes, all white pants with the same stripes that the gray pants have. It would have been nice, but just let me see them one more time for this season. Oh, thank you, Commissioner Goodell. Thank you, please, and thank you.
Yeah, my game, I'm gonna make it a third with the Detroit Green Bay because Minnesota, I think they're figuring out Flores a little bit. He need to make some adjustments going forward. But if Jordan Love, I think Jordan Love should go ahead and sit out this week, rest that groin. I think just go ahead and sit this week out. Malik Willis is 2-0 as a starter, 3-0 when we play majority snaps of the game.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing is they ingratiating him in the offense. It's pretty much a similar offense when he was in Tennessee. Tennessee just didn't, to be honest with you, Tennessee didn't use him properly.
No, they just threw him away, and I'm glad. I'm glad this young man is having a chance to show the league, not just the Titans, but the league. Yeah, I can play. Don't believe everything you hear and everything you see. I can play.
Yeah, I think Malik was gonna have her. He'll be a good fit somewhere where I don't know. I would have loved to see him in that Baltimore offense as a
I
backup.
could see him. I could see him in Seattle if what's his name doesn't continue to work out, because he was cast off too.
Yeah,
They cast what's my guy? God, I can't. Geno Smith. They cast him away on the garbage pile. He was on everybody's second and third string quarterback. You didn't hear nothing else about him. Nobody said Geno Smith. Then all of a sudden he pops up in Seattle and he like, y'all forgot I could play big. Mm-hmm.
Geno not bad. He just was in a bad circumstance with Rex, and when you think about it, everybody loves Rex, the commentator, and the early sexy Rexy, and I'd like so we go off on tangents if you watch the show. The biggest mistake Rex Ryan made was when he went to the Jets instead of the Falcons. He said, "I want to beat Belichick." You idiot! You had a Super Bowl ready-made team in Atlanta
with a Hall of Fame quarterback.
With a Hall of Fame quarterback, Julio, Roddy White,
one Freeman in the backfield.
Freeman, Tony Gonzalez is still playing.
Yes,
you had a ready-made team for a Super Bowl. All they needed was you, and you chose to stay in New York, to stay in the AFC East with the Bills.
The Bills and the Patriots. Those Patriots.
Oh, great. Yankees got the bases loaded. Dodgers just loaded the bases. Coming to bat right now looks like Gleyber Torres back to the top of the order. So Vesia is pitching right now. I think a walk, hit batsman, another walk. So he's all over the place right now. For those that's watching the game, they got Soto on deck, so they need to go ahead and get out of this jam. And I think if Garrett Cole's still pitching, that's going to be a problem because they right back at the top of the line. It's going to be the fourth time they see him around. So that's not going to be. If you know baseball, you do not really want to see as a batter. You want to see that pitcher the third time around. And I think they're about to have a fourth time around because they scored 5 in the last inning off of Judge's error, which scored 3. I never seen 5 unearned runs in a game in my life. 5 unearned, all the runs.
I don't think I have either.
All 5 of those runs were unearned. So his ERA right now is 2.30 for the game, 2.30, which is crazy. And he gave up 5 runs on 4 hits, but all the runs are unearned because of an error. Okay. Right now, Gleyber Torres, they're 1-2 count. He's we'll see, but that's it for the show, guys. We'll give you some programming notes by next Wednesday. I'll drop in the chat for you guys. What we might have to do on Wednesday. But thanks for watching. We out.
Come again.